Charlie Wilcox is having a bad day. But help is on the way. And his name is Chef Ramsay.
I'm here to rent the apartment.
Suburban Commando.
Honey, it's for you.
It's Hulk Hogan, like you've never seen him before. Skateboarding, child raising, crime fighting.
It's the mailman.
Charlie Wilcox has just discovered the solution for all life's problems.
Leave a message or take a seat. I said take a seat. Funny. That's real funny.
Sometimes I just get carried away.
I'm just your landlord. I bring you an extra bar of soap when you need it. Being a target for intergalactic bounty hunters is a little out of my line. I was frozen today.
Hulk Hogan.
What a nervous guy.
Christopher Lloyd. Suburban Commando.
You got any idea what we're gonna do to you?
You're gonna pound my face.
What are you, nuts? This is the 90s. We're gonna sue you.
Rich.
Yeah.
I don't think we're alone.
No, we're not.
We're not. It's a very special episode of Beer and Bad Movies with Booze and the Dudes. Everybody's here. Pop that dog. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ooh, and that's a nice little sip. Everybody's in going on with their internal monologue of anger.
What a
Yep.
Hey man, I'm glad I could be on this Make Your Dreams Come True. Get you some ratings. Get you some fucking ratings.
The millions have
Make-A-Wish Foundation accepted.
You know what's
Make-A-Wish called me and they said, "Boozin', I'm very honored to be in such a
I would imagine so. I'd imagine so. So welcome again to another lavish episode of Beer and Bad Movies as we drink the king of beers, Bud Light.
Thank you.
No. We aren't drinking Bud Light. We aren't drinking anybody who doesn't sponsor us.
Okay.
We're drinking.
It's all about Coors
We're
Light.
drinking
I'm gonna
nothing
go home and
light.
Have sex with my wife. And
We're drinking Wife Beater White
whoa.
Look,
because only that works.
Yeah,
Look,
what's up?
anybody who's listening, we're not drinking anything because no one sponsors us. So technically, what we're drinking is absolutely nothing light.
No, 18-pack of Bud Light doesn't have a pop, a little
Giving them
sleeve
free
open.
PR.
I know.
So yeah, fuck those guys right now.
Bud Light
But-
wants to be a part of fucking Beer and Bad Movies.
Let's
They can
move on.
sponsor
Let's
us.
move on. We got to keep this thing on track. See, today we watched a very special movie that's it's special to all of our hearts. I'm going to say, with the some guy not being one of them. That's like, ooh,
But that's where it all started
Hogan.
from. It all started from
Yeah.
my podcast with
We're-
Raul, and then
yeah.
Chuck heard it and wanted to do Suburban Commando.
We're all like wrestling fans, and we all remember Hulk Hogan back in the day being the biggest superstar of our time. Am I right?
He was our John Cena.
He was our John Cena.
I was a warrior.
Yeah.
You were a warrior
Yeah,
fan?
because my brother was older than me, and I couldn't have the
Well,
same wrestling
for
as
those
him.
listening, he was.
He already had Hogan, so I couldn't
Yeah.
pick Hogan.
I would. Well, I mean, like when the Ultimate Warrior came on site, I was like, "Oh my god, this guy's gonna beat Hulk Hogan! No way!"
And when he surprised everybody and did it, I was.
It was
like,
It was a
biggest
battle
one
of who
celebrating.
can do more
Pretty
steroids.
fucking crazy how fucking brainwashed we were.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks,
dude.
Vince
Pretty much.
McMahon.
That was the best.
I
Remember when
remember-
TV was good?
I
There
remember
was nothing but
watching
good
that
things happening?
match. I remember watching that match, Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior, and like then I was like, "Oh, this is so cool!" And I watch it now, I'm like, "This is terrible."
Wrestling was for
yeah.
people who had
Worse,
no
dude.
dads or
Fucking
shitty
bad.
dads.
Yeah,
Once Bret the Hitman Hart and like Mr. Perfect started getting better, that's when like wrestling started.
Reason
Yeah.
wrestling was
Better.
so good is because we all had shitty dads.
Yeah,
We
seriously.
all wanted to fucking.
fuck?
I was like, I hope Bret Hart becomes my dad, and I hope Bret Hart locks my real dad in a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
and beats him up.
I was telling you, Rich,
Nah.
before. I said, "Hey, didn't you wish your dad was Bret Hart?"
I do.
And you're
I
like,
used
yeah,
to. I
Not
was
Chris
like-
Benoit.
because he would have fucking.
Because if he was here, he'd be really mad.
Because he's the excellence of execution.
so
He's the
Leader of
best
the
there
some
ever
people
was.
knew that Hulk Hogan was money, and they put him in a few movies.
No, they thought he was.
No, he was
Porn,
money.
yeah.
Let's not. Well, okay, never mind. Because I just remember I saw the budget. For
They
this
didn't make a
movie.
sequel.
I remember the budget for
Yeah,
this
triple stamp
movie
and double
versus
stamp.
how much it made. Yeah, thank you. I laughed.
Yeah.
But so Suburban Commando. Who wants to try and describe what this movie was about? How about you, Chuck? You want to try and
Yeah,
Tell the plot.
I love to.
The parts
I love
you
to tell
remember.
you, guys. So basically, it's about a guy that comes from outer space.
Hulk
that's
Hogan.
in the that's played by Hulk Hogan.
what's the character's name?
His name is Ramsey, and he comes from outer space. And
What
basically,
Rams?
he's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he comes to Earth. Eventually, runs into this family that are real fucking pipsqueak Jews.
Yep.
Whoa.
You know, they're real fucking.
Whoa!
I was gonna
Well,
say
they're
they were
super
wasps.
Jewish.
I was gonna say they were wasps.
They're not
Nah.
Jewish.
Oh, fucking.
They're Anglo-Saxon,
Fuck
bro.
me, that is
Protestant.
fucking Jewish.
White
That
Anglo-Saxon.
is about as Jewish
Protestant
as you can get.
Really?
It was
Did you
portrayed
see
as a
them
yes. It was a
See
Jew
him reading
family.
the Torah or some shit?
It was a
Hashtag
fucking
make America great again.
It was a fucking Jew family.
Yo, the way it used to be when America was great.
And what happened was this Jew family.
Nobody locked the door. Nobody locked doors.
This Jew family got picked on a whole fucking bunch because none of the problems in the movie was about financial problems because they're Jews and they have money.
Why do I feel the Archie Bunker theme song about to kick on instead of boozing the
And listen. This is what really happened. It was a Jew family, but they had money.
Oh boy.
They had money, but they were getting fucking picked on a lot.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a whole lot of Jews in that city. So Hulk Hogan was there to he knew stop fucking with my Jew.
They should have renamed the movie Jews in the Suburbs, right?
Exactly. Say, listen, guys, because there's one fucking redneck.
Yep.
And if they lived next door, because he had money. He was a complete piece of fucking trailer trash, but he was a redneck. So he had a fucking hot rod. Mm-hmm. He had a NASCAR
Formula 21 car
blocking this motherfucker's driveway. This fucking
With
Jews.
drag cars.
Christopher Lloyd's the Jew he's referring to.
He's playing Christopher Glover's character.
All right, time out.
From Back to the Future.
Hold on.
He's playing
the Jew lawyer. Okay,
he's playing McFly and shit.
Joe's like, we're gonna have to do a PC version of this because
what happened was
can't air any.
So what happened was his NASCARs were parked blocking his driveway, and Hulk Hogan said, "Fuck that, fuck that shit." Picks up the fucking hot rod and tosses that motherfucker like he's the Incredible Hulk. He fucking just picks that shit up.
We're not telling you to go over the movie. He's saying,
and listen, don't fuck with my Jew. That's what he said.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then the movie ended.
Seth Rogen came in.
And then the credits.
Seth Rogen and Sarah Silverman came in.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's completely wrong.
I don't think so.
That is completely wrong.
None of that happened
entirely.
Wow. Yeah, they threw the car. He just put it down.
So here's the plot. Shep Ramsey, his full name, is a kind of intergalactic mercenary.
What was his rank?
He was just a mercenary, man.
No, remember he made the rank when he was talking to the colonel next door.
Oh well, I'll look it up and I'll put it in. But he's basically made the galaxy safe. So they tell him, look, you're 2 eyes strong. You're gonna take a fucking vacation. Oh look, you got to go to Earth and chill out. And he's like,
no, he had nothing to charge his battery.
Look, if there's anybody young listening to us, the way we could break it down is he's He-Man, who has been basically adopted or co-opted by Guardians of the Galaxy.
Something like that.
That's pretty much who he is.
He has to he's forced to take a vacation in suburban Earth, technically California, because they mentioned Van Nuys.
Okay.
So we were trying to figure out where they filmed this. Obviously, this is probably filmed in Southern California.
The Valley.
Yeah, the Valley, or one of the more smaller cities. Sherman Oaks, Van Nuys, all that kind of stuff. But I mean, anyways. So he rents a room in Christopher Lloyd, Charlie, his house. It's basically his garage.
Within a day, his wife found
I know.
Yeah.
In a day, his wife turns a garage into a fucking
shed. A shed. Even worse.
Bang lounge.
A shed into a bang. Yeah.
It's pretty much a bang lounge.
Yeah, me and Sassy agreed that she's probably cheating on him.
Yeah,
she throws it down very early on. I got options too.
She's getting ready to give him the old 1-2 he-ho.
The second she saw Hogan, panty drops.
Yeah, but she was already fine with leave the door open while I'm like this.
Oh, that bitch was hot for Hogan.
For anybody. She's rented out the room, bro.
Shelley Duvall, Charlie's wife.
Oh, yeah. I used to know
a
girl like that.
Robert Duvall.
I used to work at a baker's.
Oh yeah.
And this there was a Latino version of this character. She didn't have red hair, she had black hair. Named Maria. And she had some big fucking titties. And she would always go in the freezer, and I would see.
Why would she always go in the freezer?
Because her nipples get hard.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you made that up.
I think he did.
I didn't.
The whole time I was working there, she would be in the freezer for 4 out of 8 hours a day.
Yeah. Most of the time.
Just to get my pee hard.
So during the summertime, when you're cooking Baker's Burgers, you're fucking sweating.
I know?
This is no AC.
Yeah, SoCal.
You worked there.
It's just nasty.
Yeah.
Remember? So when
I spent a whole Halloween day cooking in the Cat in the Hat suit.
So you wanted to fucking listen.
That's true.
Listen.
Shit.
So when you were the fucking when you worked at Baker's, if you were in the fucking freezer during the summertime, You had it made, bro. You wanted to stay there forever.
We would leave the door open.
I understand that.
24-hour time, we'd leave it open.
So
take it.
So, anyways, awesome. Oh God, you fucking. One thing we all agreed on when
at the beginning. Calm down, bro.
When we were watching this movie, we all agreed.
Take it easy.
All we could think about was Mother Goose, the Mother Goose movie.
Not all of us.
There you go.
Chuck was pretty much obsessed with that.
Oh, dude.
Mother Goose Tales.
Honestly, it was one of my favorite movies for a long fucking time.
As a kid, I'd liked it too.
Yeah, dude. And that fucking song, God done. Okay, I don't fucking know, but maybe you can
play it right now because that was a very catchy song.
It was so fucking catchy. I mean, it was so fucking catchy. I'm like, dude, this is like one of my favorite shows ever.
Song.
Well, it wasn't a show; it was a movie. It was a TV movie.
Yeah, it was a TV movie.
So it had Woody Harrelson, Deborah Harris, Cyndi Lauper,
dude, that's a fucking cat.
Stray Cats, Tony.
Oh, fucking yeah.
Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson,
which was a mixture of a combination.
Can you pass that, please?
Yeah, it became a huge discussion.
Yeah, it's like, is it Randy Jackson from American Idol? No, it's Randy Jackson of the Jacksons.
Yeah,
that's why it sounds good.
The original
and
Randy Jackson
corrected me. He said, because I really thought it was fucking Randy Jackson from American Idol. That's the only Randy Jackson I knew.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, man, it's from the Jacksons.
Yeah, which makes more sense.
I was like, fuck you, bro, you're wrong.
No, it makes more sense because it's pretty catchy.
Because as you can tell, Chuck's
he
on a
sounds
good one
like
right
Michael Jackson.
What's funny about, we're going to talk about this real quick and then we'll move back to Suburban Commando, is that if you watch this Mother Goose movie, there's like a handful of, at the time, A-list celebrities. Woody Harrelson,
Woody Harrelson,
Howie Mandel.
Out of Cheers, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right. Howie was in it too.
Oh yeah, Howie was a shit back then.
Yeah, coked out of his gourd, but
what's his name? Simon from Garfunkel Notes, or
Simon and Garfunkel.
Simon Garfunkel, yeah.
Garfunkel Notes.
Yeah,
Paul Simon.
Paul Simon. That's it.
Yeah, but but listen to
I know
Garfunkel Notes too, people. Yeah, that's amazing.
I was way off. That's two chicks.
They're amazing though.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, watch it.
But yeah, so basically, I think we're all going to say, hey, watch that on YouTube.
Keep it in your pants. Unless Garfunkel and Oates are giving us hits, they can kiss my arse.
I think we said it enough. You got to put one of those songs in there too now.
Yeah. I will. The Loophole.
Sweet.
Mom's
not pregnant people suck. We're smug.
So, basically the whole thing is it's a fish out of water for Hulk Hogan.
Marco.
That's right. He doesn't know, what food is.
Fish out of water.
Yeah. I know what you guys are doing. Yes,
okay.
Very good. I got it. I just don't want it.
You sure you don't want it? It's half off.
He's doing things like...
Got you on a discount, bro.
He sees a mime.
You did fucking acquire the services of the Booze and the Dudes. And lately we've been fucked up on drugs.
So, really?
So much.
Excuse me, but you're getting more of the booze tonight than the dudes.
I know, right?
Yeah, when
it's just the booze talking.
Beer or bad movies? Oh, the alcohol, most definitely.
I still love that my wife remembers that listening to one of the episodes. When I tell Joe, he's all, I'm not part of it. I'm all, you're one of the dudes. And she's all, the way your voice changes, dudes. And she's all, Joe's reaction is like, no. I'm like, dude, you guys are in the photo.
That's cute.
Oh, and I keep laughing that in every photo, Chuck looks good, so they're so old. I'm all, dude, Richard's been fat in all these photos. He's been skinny for fucking 5 years. 6
I love it. I don't give a shit. I love it.
But they all look different now.
I wish we can use the one where I was in drag.
So Hulk Hogan, he does things where it's modern.
They won't give me back my old Facebook.
He plays a video game.
I posted a fucking picture of Chuck with the dick in his.
Oh yeah. That's a big dick too.
Chuck looked surprised to see a penis, so they deleted my fucking Facebook.
Just trying his fucking best to make this a movie podcast.
No.
All we can care about is
penis.
There's a big ass dick next to my face on your Facebook.
No.
You guys are really great.
Go ahead and go, dude. You want to go to commercial break?
We don't do commercials.
Booze and the Dudes don't do commercials. You can't afford them.
Booze and the Dudes is a lot. Beer and bad movies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
you're right.
All right, take
what did I say? What did I say?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Come on, calm down, Mr. DeVille.
Well, you guys edit, so we're golden.
Yeah,
Keep
I
going.
know.
I don't.
Get it, DeVille? Mr. Devil.
Yeah.
Devil.
It's all one
Damn
take.
it.
So you're seeing Hulk Hogan do some kind of fish out of water things, He plays a video game thinking it's real. He beats up a fucking mime
You keep going in and out.
Yeah,
he beats up a mime because he thinks the mime's like stuck in a force field
3 times. Or he beats him up twice, and
then third time the mime freaks out.
That's pretty good.
That mime was a better actor than Hogan. All fucking times.
No, I really did love that little bit. How he kept coming back to the mime wanting to escape him. It was like torture.
Hogan knows how to sell.
Oh yeah,
he knows how to wrestle,
except for acting.
But to do anything more than the hulking up,
he can't read words outside of that. You understand what he's saying?
Yeah,
like he can enunciate, but
I remember an interview Kevin Nash did where he talked about the first couple of NWO promos they did, and he goes, they were so fucking Memphis, they were so basic. We had to change it up, and Hogan was like fucking dragging rocks. So Hogan, he can act to a very short extent.
because Kevin Nash has been in random ass movies.
Yeah,
like Kevin Nash is buff as fuck, bro.
Even
fuck Kevin Nash.
He's about to be 60. He's about to be 60.
Yeah, dude, he's crazy.
Yeah,
it's fucking huge.
I'll beat his ass.
Yeah, you beat his
Listen to
ass.
these
You're a
two
man.
fucked up motherfuckers.
You're a fucking man.
I'll whoop his 60-year-old ass.
Oh, dude,
now,
you'd
the saving
fuck
grace,
that guy
the
up.
saving grace of this movie is Christopher Lloyd.
I'll have sex on his unconscious body.
I mean, well, like in a movie that's 90% Hogan,
Cash me
Christopher
outside.
Lloyd is the only one that can actually like work it.
I don't believe you.
Who else was good in it then?
Yeah, who else was good
Besides Lloyd?
Oh,
like
Undertaker, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're trying to find a meme, people of him when he's flying up, when he makes him do the rocket boost, and he's flying up like 20 flights of stairs. Anybody that finds it,
You're a dead man, Ramsey.
That's the greatest fucking part of the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
No, but like
that
a second later when he was flying and his hands are going, that was great.
Yeah, that shit's
Undertaker
great.
looking redneck and
So
shit.
for some reason, Christopher
Give
Lloyd's
the
character
paw.
Charlie is
Give
just
up
kind
the
of
paw,
like,
you cute
oh
dog.
hey,
So
I think
fucking cute.
You guys are horrible, dude.
Hey Joe, how come you don't have me on your podcast? I wonder why.
Dude, he muted me yesterday. It was really bad.
Yeah.
And then
On his own
shouted-
podcast.
Yeah, and then shouted. He's all, shut up.
You gotta add your own sound effects in that moment.
It was crazy.
Yeah, carry on. Whoa.
Wow.
I can
Woo woo.
Listen
Alright.
here. Listen
on,
here,
guys.
man. You want ratings?
funny.
I'm here.
Come on.
Dude.
So Rich,
Que paso, amigo?
Watch Free Willy?
Mom's Free Willy.
I
What do you
think
tell about tomorrow when you see her on her actual...
burn.
What?
Why is he so wasted?
Mrs. Bucks. Just straight up told him.
Well,
I'm not wasted.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's shitty.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you enjoying the sound of a guy? Because I know when I listen to the radio,
It might sound like a heart attack, to be honest. The way you did that.
Listen,
It sounds
asshole.
really bad.
This is gonna be the highest rated episode you've ever fucking had in your whole fucking life.
maybe not. You don't know our bad luck, man.
Our bad
We've
luck.
had some good. We've had some good podcasts, and no one
I
else.
know, but you're saying you're bad luck. But that's horrible.
No, it's true.
Why are you sitting there?
There's no such thing as luck unless it's bad.
Okay, I'll be good. I'll be good. I'm sorry, guys.
You're a liar.
Good.
You're a liar.
Myself on
And guess what? Christmas is coming. So if
Sorry.
you're not going to be good now,
Finish your tecate
That's it.
from before, and then start that Bud Light.
I don't want to pop my dog either, man.
don't pop.
Yeah,
it.
no, like because you're gonna edit all this out. So go ahead and pop the dog right now. And be like,
Let me
"Psst,
bang,
pop
bro."
dog. Sorry about that. And then
No, not until it's quiet. He's got to definitely focus.
Chuck, stop moving around with stuff. You can hear it.
No, I'm trying to bring the fireplace back.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the fish bowl. It was fish earlier.
Yeah, I don't know how to fucking do
Yeah, don't say fireplace.
Anyways, where were we?
Christopher
So-
Lloyd, man. Christopher Lloyd for no reason is a dick in this movie.
Stomach.
He's just kind of like, oh, I don't trust this
when you
guy.
can read.
Christopher Lloyd in the movie is also okay. So I was going to ask these guys, but they're obviously so inebriated they can't keep up. So
Go for it.
we are going to do the Uday 10 Christopher Lloyd.
else would be uncivilized.
10, okay, probably
Yeah, we're gonna try to go around.
Probably most of us can only do 2 or 3.
Don't even bother asking him.
So
I'm not gonna.
so we're gonna ask Uday
Introducing the Roku.
What the fuck?
10.
No, man.
Put it down.
We're brought
Put
to you
it
by.
down.
We're brought
God
to you,
damn!
we're brought to you by Roku.
Roku does
Everything
not
is just
sponsor us.
On the count of 3.
Look,
Fuck me with it.
if Roku were to sponsor us, That'd be it.
Yeah,
We'd
he
be
drank
over.
the vodka.
I would be laying here naked.
I'm
That's
sorry.
what I'm thinking it
I'm
is.
sorry,
Because he started with that. He started with that, and then he switched over to the goddamn.
Guys, listen. We can't fuck around too much.
What's this weird
Joe's
shit?
Because Joe's not gonna produce this fucking
It's you.
episode.
Yeah, we know.
All right, I'll make it a bonus episode. I'm gonna fuck.
We're on Joe. Yeah, it is for boozing.
Listen.
We're all on Joe's page.
Okay, go ahead.
I just happen to be on the side of the table with you.
Do you guys hear that? No.
All right, look.
All right,
wait.
go
Joe's gonna start with hot
ahead.
dog and everything, and then
I
we're
don't
gonna
have
I'm
any more
so-
pop dogs.
I'm
They said you
good
had
now.
one.
Come on.
I did, and then you said pop it, and then
No, I
he
said
kept
wait
going.
till we go.
Good,
And
good,
you're
good.
saying,
Guys, I'm good. Let's go.
finish your tecate first. Remember tecate? You didn't finish it,
Shut up. There's
and
nothing
then
there.
I can feel it. That's why I gave it to you.
God, you're such a fucking Jew. It's like fucking one. There's just the
Mel-
fucking
Mel
beers.
Gibson over here.
There's just the beer, the fucking water from the carbon
Give me the
monoxide.
fucking beer piss. Give me
Fuck
the beer
you.
piss.
That was like
Such
a
a-
lot.
So
God, he's
sassy.
a fucking Jew. You probably use both sides of the toilet paper when you shit.
No,
You
I
wipe your ass.
I fold it to make it even
Yeah,
more.
I do that too.
Yeah.
You get that.
And I have
fucking
3 ply, so that becomes 6
You get that
ply.
Alabama
What,
wet wipe.
I have a
You put that
bidet.
shit.
Oh no, but I do have the wet wipes. If I'm like
love
having
your
a
bidet, by the way.
flu day or something like that, yeah.
I have a bidet and it tickles my bunghole.
Oh,
Do
dude,
you
I
have a
wish.
bidet?
I
Yeah.
wish, dude. You have the little hose,
Yeah, I do.
the level control one?
I used to do plumbing at Home Depot, man.
It wakes you up.
Oh no, dude! It's
you.
no. That's when you find
You
out
use
how
this
your water
bidet?
your
Yeah.
water temperature is. If you don't have the gas
It's
high
legit,
enough, you do it, and it's
Yeah.
fucking cold as fuck.
Fuck,
It's
dude.
cold.
I gotta
It's
get
not
one.
temperature. Like I'm not gonna pay $300 for the Japanese one.
2
that warms
hotels in
your water.
Redlands have that.
Oh, there's on Tushy.com.
Awesome,
You
dude.
can get one for like 60. It's a little $60.
It's called what?
No,
It's called
it's an
Sushi.com.
adapter.
I
It's
know
an
what
adapter.
Tushy.com
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's an adapter that plugs into the side of your.
No, it's not a FetLife account. It's a real website.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, no, I said that.
Sorry.
There goes your little anime you were talking about,
So sassy.
the Titans.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hey sassy, tell us about Christopher Reeve's character Charlie.
Christopher Reeves or Christopher Lloyd?
Christopher Lloyd.
You fucking moron.
Christopher Reeves' character was
Christopher
paralyzed in a horrible.
No, Tosh Point
Horse
remember?
accident.
Tosh Point
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
for the
Christopher
character.
Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd is what nowadays we would refer to. Long story short, is a cuck. He is a cuck the entire movie,
Looky Lou.
and the entire time Hogan spends like
Well, his
Hogan-
wife's very obvious. about
Hogan's
it.
there for maybe I think a month and 2 weeks
Yeah, 6 weeks.
total, 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's how long his battery needed to charge.
And this dude has lost his dignity, his family.
Oh, he never had it.
Yeah.
He's an architect who lives in the random
His
suburbs.
kids don't even respect him.
Yeah. It's a
In the
shitty
beginning,
movie.
yeah.
It's a really shitty movie.
It's a shitty character.
The neighborhood knows that he's a loser.
Look,
Yeah.
honestly, you can say what you want, but if Hogan was not in this movie would have never been made. It is that bad.
Well,
The
yeah.
script is that bad.
Yeah, he was a selling point.
Yeah.
The villain's name was garbage.
Fucking-
I feel like
Like-
if Dom DeLuise was buff, they would have got him for the role. That's how bad the movie is.
But we said that if this movie was successful, The Rock would have been the first one that got to do a remake.
If I had
If
the
it was-
money,
if it was successful.
we could do a GoFundMe. The Rock would do it right now.
I
I'm
think
sure The Rock has like a
would
going
so
rate.
do the remake of this movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
and The
he
Rock,
would. Yeah,
and
yeah.
he would do it.
Horrible.
He would do it good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Duh,
yeah,
he
he'd
can
fucking
act.
kill it too.
Yeah,
So-
he
he's
can
an
act.
actor. That's why he became
Alright.
super cool. And
So
righteous.
everyone here would go down on The Rock. All right, we're all
Here's
agreeing.
a fun fact: is that Suburban Commando cost $11 million to make. Guess how much it made domestically?
Not
4.
enough.
8 million.
4.
Spot on, right there. $8
What?
million.
8? Oh shit, Charlie.
That's nothing.
Charlie knows
that's,
money.
That's still not good though.
That's chump
Yeah,
change.
no, that's shit. They still lost 3.
Yeah,
Yep. And
But how much it costs to make, or how much to
11.
advertise and everything too?
No,
because
total,
advertisement.
It comes with the advertisement total 11. But
This
it
might
only
be one,
made
right?
8. Yeah.
so we gotta check out the receipt. This bullshit. I was showing you those
Yeah.
receipts, man.
There are cute little bits about this movie, like Christopher Lloyd in Hulk Hogan's super suit, where he fights off 2 rapists. That's kind of cool.
Sexual assaulters, bro.
Sexual
You don't know
assaulters,
what's
sure.
gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like the very next scene, you find out they stole some.
But then she still wanted to blow him or do anything. She
She
said.
did, she
yeah.
did.
At the very end, she's like, "I'll do anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean anything."
And he's
What
like,
the fuck?
I gotta go
Yeah.
because I'm actually older than I let on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually
Don't let my 90-year-old hairline,
My,
jogger hairline fool you.
yeah. But my favorite part was when
But you remember?
that I remember was when Hulk Hogan walked in the room and fucked Christopher Lloyd's wife.
What?
Yep. That's my favorite part.
That was probably my favorite part.
Oh yeah, when she was screaming for no reason.
Yep.
Yeah, and they locked her up like he handcuffed her to the bedpost.
Now she was suspicious before he came in, and there was a tool belt there.
Right.
So what happened?
I don't know.
I think she got the long D.
Yeah.
She got the Hogan D.
She got the alien dick. She got the AD, bro.
Yeah,
the AD, alien dick.
Hulk Hogan invented the moose knuckle.
No,
right.
He did.
Yeah.
Did you see those jeans?
Oh yeah.
The crotch part was gonna explode.
I thought he had a bigger dick though.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. No, here's a this is the joke. Now Hulk Hogan has a 12-inch penis. Terry Bollea has a 7-inch penis.
Yeah.
That's movie magic, bro.
That's awesome.
No, do you know how that argument happened?
No.
In court.
So when Gawker, when he sued Gawker,
that whole thing.
There was a whole thing that like he had to like understand that he said things like my 12-inch dick.
Yeah, the two different things
as
are
Hulk
different.
Hogan, and he was saying I was in character while fucking this woman.
Yeah, that's Hulk Hogan.
So Hulk Hogan has a 12-inch dick. Terry Bollea only has a 6-inch dick.
That's pretty fucking genius.
It is.
Dude, they won the best lawsuit ever.
I know.
Trump helped pay for that shit. Actually.
Yeah, but he didn't get none of the money from that.
Oh, not at all. No, he threw that shit just in. Like, fuck those people.
No, I think Gawker
they tried
filed
fucking
for
him a bunch
bankruptcy.
of times.
No, see,
eventually, that's how they got out. They just want
He
to close the
sued
company.
Gawker for like hundreds of millions.
No, he won.
He won, and he actually bankrupted Gawker. He needed that money badly though because his wife, when she divorced him, she took everything. It was awesome.
$11 million is that much now.
Yep.
In modern day, it'd be
there you go.
$20 million. 20.6. That's crazy.
She did take a lot of shit.
She did.
So imagine that.
One of the top 10
if the Rock was in this movie right now, at the minimum, they made this movie for $20 million. The Rock has paid more than that per movie, dude. He's like 15.
So just think about that. You know who I blame for Hogan's divorce? That
son.
shitty TV show.
I was gonna say his dick
son
cheating, and then his wife.
I blame his shitty
no,
son.
because suddenly
who went in drag racing and killed that kid.
Oh yeah.
No,
And
he didn't kill
Hogan.
the kid. He disabled the kid.
Yeah, he disabled
Oh my bad. How about you just fucking put him out of his fucking misery?
Either way, he didn't apologize.
Put the fucking kid out of his fucking misery.
Suddenly, everybody wants to bang his daughter.
No, but reality shows ruin all families.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, Hogan's wife's actually kind of hot too. Let's do stuff with her too." Next thing you know, I'm divorcing you, Terry.
Dude, did you ever hear the story about how he still lived in the same town? He couldn't go to any place where she was dating her boyfriend. Like, was a restraining order?
She was dating that like 19-year-old
kid. A guy that went to school with his daughter.
Oh,
and he was a loser when his daughter was in high school.
Oh,
and now he's banging out your wife that you pay. Oh, and was driving his old Hummer.
There was that Lisa Lampanelli joke. You hear that, Hulkster? And she does the.
That's
the sound of a 19-year-old boy's balls banging off your ex-wife's pussy.
Yeah.
You would do that, Joe.
It's pretty weak, though.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty weak to try to use like someone's ex relationship.
You wouldn't want Hogan to fuck your wife.
It's kind of like also saying, "Hey guys, I got your sloppy seconds. Look at me."
That's only if you say that.
Time out.
That's only if you say that.
So like,
pretty,
I don't want
pretty
Hulk
pathetic.
Hogan. I don't want Hogan to bang my wife.
Yeah, I'm pointing it out.
But if it's like, hey, can I get some free vagina from Hogan's ex?
JJ.
Sure. Everybody, let's pay attention to the show.
What are you doing?
Hey, is there any more beer?
What are you doing?
Pretty embarrassing.
Fucking asshole.
Is this Fred Durst?
Dude, you're a douche.
Look like a little kid's. My dick, large like the Chargers. The whole
Is this
team.
not Fred Durst?
Look like you 14.
I'm sure that'll be it.
You're a dick, dude. You're fucked up.
I was a little late to the game. We were talking about Hogan's dick, and then I played a good dick song.
All right, so
Anyways.
Chuck, be quiet so we can go back in and he can use that pop duck to be able to just...
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly, bro. You're really bad.
Look at the fucking creek outside this fucking window.
Record this right now.
It's still recording, man.
I know, but he's trying to get that, so be quiet. Just
Pop talking 3, 2, and there we go. Good one.
Pop dog.
Yeah.
I like the fact you have no commercials.
Oh no, we're gonna have to have
See, we're
commercials
only a
soon.
30-minute to 45-minute long podcast.
There you go, brother.
Here's the funny thing. Now I did register us for commercials, so once,
You're at 29 minutes.
Once we start picking up 1,000 listeners or more, they'll automatically register us with commercials. So we'll also get picked up for a booze commercial.
Sure.
I love you.
Whoa, who was that? What was that? Did you guys hear that?
EVP shit going on over here.
Am I the only one who heard that?
I don't know.
It was like a demon.
You know what? There are two big things to this movie, though. Frickin' The Undertaker. We all loved him in
Yeah,
this.
I thought the other guy was a wrestler too, but turns out he
He
wasn't.
should have won
Insert
best
sound
supporting
clip.
actor.
He should have won a Razzie
You're
for
dead
sure.
man.
That year.
Oh fuck, for sure, bro.
He should have won a Razzie.
Yeah.
Especially for this is what we were talking about earlier. There should be a meme or a GIF of him when he's flying up the stairs and just getting attacked. What the fuck?
He is.
The Undertaker GIF of him
and he's
being
the father out of
smashed
us right
from
now,
floor
people.
to floor
I'll make
is
a
my
GIF of
life
it,
in a
yeah.
nutshell.
I'll make a GIF of it.
Whoa,
That'd
calm
be
down.
awesome.
But it was good cartoony fights. Not terrible, but could have. Not terrible, but not horrible.
And did we agree that all of us saw this in theaters as kids? I did.
What about you guys?
That means No, I didn't see it in theaters. Actually, I watched it on TV.
At home, VHS.
Oh man, no,
Oh,
I
that's
totally
years
saw
later.
it.
VHS, you're right. It was
Yeah,
VHS.
so you saw it in theaters too?
I saw it in
No, it was
theaters.
like
all of
Blockbuster.
us.
I remember the exact
we're talking
theater I
about
saw it in. It was the it was Glendora.
Yeah, it was cool back then.
The Glendora Theater. There's a penny arcade.
I think I went to the Del
Still
Rosa
there.
8.
You're
I went to
poor
like-
as fuck. I had a nickel arcade in San Diego.
Oh man.
A Nickelodeon, bro.
In
yeah,
LA?
that's awesome.
Took 14 nickels to
In
operate
LA, it was a penny because they was more poor.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of you
one.
guys.
Dude, those fucking assholes did up to 14 nickels per game. Are you kidding me?
What?
That's not a real fucking nickel arcade.
No, it's not. That's
I'm just
fucking-
using nickels to
Oh,
pay
dude,
for this
Nickelodeon
shit.
Yeah, exactly,
Colton
that's not
growing
really
up with this
nickels.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they would have wrestling in the bag or boxing,
That shit was
and they would
badass.
put the
It was
ring up
badass.
3 days before.
They had free
So the
games.
fights were on Saturday, but you could be an asshole kid and just run back there on Friday night and just wrestle and like run around, and no one cared because it was like cheap ass shit. Nickelodeon
So,
back in the day,
Yeah.
and the coolest thing was you could lock somebody up
Nickelodeon
in,
when they were like grabbing kids and
yeah,
molesting
and locking
kids.
them up. No, they would lock them up in a little room. And or
They
a little
have,
thing.
just so you guys know, for the record.
Which Nickelodeon? I'm talking about the one in
Nickelodeon?
Colton.
That's a
What the
fact.
fuck
No, I'm talking
you
about
talking
Nickelodeon, the like
Colt?
bar and grill in Colton.
I didn't know.
you're talking
I didn't
about
know
the
there was a Nickelodeon bar
Yeah,
and
it was
grill.
cool. It was awesome.
It's pretty creepy.
That's
No,
fucking
like an
drunk.
arcade.
Yeah.
It's like Shakey's.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. That, No, that's in Grand Terrace. That's still around.
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I considered that
Colton,
Colton.
Grand Terrace, same thing.
Yeah, same place.
Chorizo fucking pizza, bro.
Yeah.
But they used to have
It's
wrestling
as good as
matches.
fuck.
They used to have wrestling and boxing matches in the back when we were kids, and they would set it up a day before. So as kids, we'd fucking go in there and wrestle and shit until somebody told us to get out of there. So we just like tackle each other and throw each other out. It was awesome.
I don't believe that.
It was cool.
You guys are making that up.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think it's because you guys are here on Beer and Bad Movies, and you saw a sci-fi movie with Hogan.
Bro,
and
I was like-
Christopher Lloyd, which, by the way, I have not given Uday his 10. Name 10 Christopher Lloyd movies.
Whoa, hold on. Before you say that. Oh, yeah, no, I forgot. Go ahead.
He's looking it up actually.
Go ahead,
I
brother.
don't know if I can do 10, but I can try.
Let's see how
Go
many
for it.
Christopher Lloyd movies you can get out.
Try to get the obscure ones. That way, me and Chuck have a chance.
Now, if you guys know any,
Yeah.
shoot them a hint. Completely legal.
Back to the Future.
Well, there goes one.
There goes one, but
2,
10.
That's like that's
3, and
That's you got to do
4.
10 of them.
no. You can't do sequels.
No,
What?
no sequels.
'Cause it's
And there's no,
Christopher.
and there's
Yeah.
no 4. He
There's
said
no way
4.
this man was
Are you guys
in
listening
10.
to him? He said part 4.
Nope.
I already did a count. He was an 18 that I know of.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys are nerds.
Wow.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You should
No,
go
no,
with the
that's pretty
obscure
good.
ones,
No,
and
no,
we
that's
should
fine.
get the
You know, I
obvious
kind of
ones.
get the fucking sense that I'm not welcomed.
Look. So,
Finally.
yeah. This is what I...
Just turned off your TV.
You broke the fucking
Fucking
TV.
pissed me off.
Oh.
Dude, your energy's going all over.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Back to the Future. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Dream Team.
I already said it.
Yeah. You know, it's supposed to be me saying things, but whatever.
We let
Peanut
Chuck
galleries.
get in. What the fuck?
I didn't want him to say that either.
Oh.
It don't matter. Who gives a shit?
I'll tell you, motherfucks.
I'm saying whoever's supposed to... Look, whoever gets a movie is supposed to say a movie, if you know
I
it.
thought that's what we were doing, and he was just trying to.
No,
that's why I was telling him do
I'm
the
surprised
obscure
you
ones
guys even got the other one.
and leave us those ones because those are the obvious ones to me.
That's what I thought. Those are obvious.
And then I thought you were gonna do obscure ones.
That's
I
what I
was to
thought.
do all of them.
Well, do some obscure ones first. Is what I was saying.
Just
That
do
way
'em.
you could leave us those 2 simple ones. 'Cause I knew he was gonna say Back to the Future. You can't say Back to the Future. That's cheating.
Dream Team, $20. Star Trek 3.
Oh shit.
Sin
He's
City
a Klingon.
2.
Yeah.
I'll do Suburban Commando.
Sin City
that's fine.
2? Really?
Yeah.
I've still never seen it.
Food Fight.
You
Man on the
piece of
Moon.
shit.
Sin City 2.
Yes.
I don't see it.
A Dame to something.
A Dame to Kill For.
There you go.
7.
He's in 7?
I did 7 already, yeah.
Oh, they said he's in 7 of them all. Really?
He's
Camp Nowhere, that's 8.
He's also in one with RoboCop.
Buckaroo Banzai. One more. Mr. Mom.
I was going to say this movie.
I did say that movie.
What's up, bud?
Holy shit, you're a geek.
Good job, dude.
He's also in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
He was also in Dennis the Menace.
That's right.
The Addams Family. Taxi.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Taxi?
Jack Nicholson.
The one with Queen Latifah?
Mm-hmm.
Taxi, not Taxi Driver.
He was also in Clue.
That's right, I forgot Clue.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
That's a big one.
Yeah, fuck.
Let's see. A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Yep, that's true.
I don't count that because he was Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Playing the same character.
Still another movie.
All right, Chuck, we're good.
It's not part of the franchise.
Baby Geniuses. DuckTales the movie.
That's true.
Oh, DuckTales. Yep.
I remember that one.
Hey Arnold.
As a TV show.
And
now you're just reading his credits.
Deadly Game.
We're good, Chuck.
Butch and the Sundance Kid.
Not your show.
It Came from the Sky.
My Favorite Martian.
Balls and...
Dude, just stop, dude.
Balls on your...
Wow. Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting. No, just try to save him or something. We're trying to do it all at once.
This is the last one.
All right, take him. Chuck. Yeah, don't give it a hit. Why are you giving him more things?
Give it to me. I'm okay, dude. Fuck this.
Doesn't matter.
Fuck the Mayweathers.
Fuck the Mayweathers.
What the fuck? The
Don't
winners?
open it!
The Mayweathers.
You fucking idiot. That's why I told you not to give it to him.
Oh, is this supposed to be a
Hot
sham?
dog, We're supposed to do it at once. We're just... God damn, Chuck.
Dude, let's add the sound effect.
You're a fucking idiot.
If you have the sound effects once, you have the sound effects twice.
Why? And you opened it too?
No,
Sorry, dude, I have 2 beers.
Nice try, Sammy.
I'm sorry,
I've
man.
learned.
I
fucked
here's
it up.
another one.
I fucked it up twice. I was
Okay.
embarrassed the first time.
Pay attention to Joe.
The second time I did it, Joe called it out.
Okay, pay attention to Uday.
That's pretty embarrassing. That's
everybody
2 in a
but Chuck
row.
right now.
I'm not
Everybody
doing it
but
3
Chuck right
times
now.
in a row.
Obviously, Uday, I'm not a professional anymore. I'm sorry.
In 3, 2... Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the last few minutes of this movie, which is probably where all the budget went, with that giant alien monster that for some reason could kick Hulk Hogan's ass until he discoed the fucker up.
The swamp thing with the vagina face.
That's right.
It was awesome.
That's right.
Predator.
Dude, they should have had that in the film way more. That it had to cost money. It had to cost
They only
money.
teased it in the very opening when he's on the spaceship, and you see the arm.
You see? I just remember the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, his eyes turn green, but there's like a hand coming out of his cut arm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, what
pretty
was his
gross
name?
for a
Mr.
kid to
Suter.
see.
The actor that played Mr. Suter. Don't know why he never was on Law and Order. Like everybody was on Law and Order. That piece of shit should have. Come on, something should have happened out of that. He was awesome.
Yep.
Look at Chuck.
Now,
He's just like,
I believe the mom in the movie could have had a spin-off with Sex in the City, where she was
my
just
goodness.
getting banged out
Yeah,
the
dude.
entire time.
And it was called Apartment for Rent.
Yeah,
Apartment for
and
Rent.
Hogan's character, the Suburban Commando.
that sounds
It
like a
kept-
sex series. By
He
the way.
didn't leave Earth because he was like, "Listen, brother, I'm banging out all these hot ass chicks. No, that they don't give a shit."
He took one with him. Remember? He took his secretary.
Hogan was fucking.
Oh,
at
you're
that time,
right.
bro.
And the
Fuck
secretaries get
He was
dicked back
fucking other
then.
chicks for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, he was dicking the secretary. Remember? She went on the plane or the ship with him.
Do you remember?
Fuck
Do you remember
so
in
many
Noel?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you gotta think about it that way.
guys are out of control.
Secretaries get dicked. So for a secretary to be like, this dick is different, she was on that shit.
Do you remember in No Holds Barred where he had to share a bed with that chick and he like sectioned it off, and out of nowhere all of a sudden like there's this creaking.
No, we're gonna save No Holds Barred for
Yeah,
another.
No, we're just talking about this one scene.
These guys have no idea what
all,
we're talking
all of a
about.
sudden the beds are rocking as
Yeah.
if like Hulk Hogan's
Yeah,
jerking off,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
and then she opens the curtain and he's doing push-ups in his underwear.
That would still be me right now.
Yeah, and he's
actually.
all, "Don't wait up," or
Yeah, that would still be me. These guys would come in and see me like doing it, like I'm jacking off and sweating. They'd be like,
Fuck.
Look at these two.
You know, I like to thank you guys for the beer.
"You don't."
And the chicken sandwiches.
With
And the
chicken
chili.
sandwiches were you.
Chili, best part of the day.
Dude,
was the chili.
we
dude.
still, this was the
Hey,
best part of the day.
Hey, beer
Not
and
that shitty movie.
beer and bad
It is
movies.
dubbed I listened to your shit before.
Beer and bad movies brought to you by Wendy's.
Chuck.
Wendy's.
We can't even say the full thing. Wendy's with Indies.
Wendy's, they got the Bud Light.
By some red-haired freckle bitch.
Who the fuck was the red? Oh, me.
No, Wendy's.
Great value purified
Jeez.
drinking water. Like, you guys
Joe,
are amazing.
Didn't they read your cards yesterday and told you to quit feeling guilty?
Yeah,
and self-conscious?
They did.
Dude,
I mentioned the Wendy's bitch, and you're over here like thinking it's you.
Hey,
Michelle used those readings against me, dude.
Yes.
It's like, you need to listen more. That's what the fucking card readers said.
That's what they said.
Fuck you. What the fuck? I said, Michelle, it wasn't real. And she's like, oh, I thought it was real.
Oh my god, you lying.
That sounds
sack
like
of
Brandon.
shit.
That sounds like Brandon.
I know. It wasn't real.
It's not real. Of course, it's real. That was the best part.
She got me
And Chuck
so
said,
wrong.
Joe's all
She
like,
got me
"So
wrong
yeah.
3 times.
Like
right away,
Chuck said,
right at the bat. It was so
Chuck,
funny.
why do you think she got him wrong?
I would only say nice things on this podcast.
Like Thumper. If you don't have anything nice
I
to
have
say,
nothing nice to say.
don't say anything at all.
But no, we thank him very much for being on our podcast, and we'd like to give props to Uday for being such a good recruiter.
And bringing him out. Yeah, that was
bringing
great.
him out.
Yeah. Other than that, hello.
Yeah.
We need them to talk to the dead for us, and if they're not going to be able to do that, they are
So-
disposable.
They really won't be on the second.
Next time on
Get rid of
Booze and the Dudes, which is not this podcast, we're going to be talking to a porn star. Hopefully.
Schmitty McBeeblebrox.
I'm gonna ask her if she likes sucking dick.
I'm sure she'd appreciate
That'd be crazy
that.
if she's like, no. She's like, I get paid
It's
extra for that. I'd
It's
be
just
"Oh,
like a
makes
job.
sense."
Because I don't think women out there like sucking dick. They just do it because they think they
Nah, dude, some chicks do, bro.
Yep.
Some chicks are all
Yeah,
about.
some girls are all about sucking dick.
Yeah,
Yep.
good point. Sorry.
I mean, like,
You watch your fucking
Imagine-
tongue.
Sorry.
Okay.
Like in the middle of.
Okay. Give me
before-
bottom lip.
I'm going to go round table like.
Hey, listen. Here we go.
Round table like, because what do you guys think of this movie? Starting with Sassy, what do you think of this movie?
Okay. So I did have the book written. I had questions for all of us, and the first question was, so Joe applied it to me. What was my favorite part of the movie? First of all, it's gonna have to be the end, where when I was a kid and the first time I seen it, I half expected the Undertaker's character to say something really like, "Oh man, they haven't spoke the whole movie. He's about to say something cool," and then a little kid's voice comes from him and goes, "You're a dead man, Ramsey."
Sound like a toy.
And I was like, I started dying of laughter, dude. I was like,
So that was your favorite part, though?
That was my favorite part of the whole movie. Sorry.
That's fine. All right.
Bucks?
I'm
Jesse?
simple.
And mine was actually immediately after that when Hogan goes, "You should have paid attention to your shoes" or whatever, and he hits a rocket boost on him and he flies up and he goes up a series of what appears to be time-wise
Oh, you're
over
right.
36
Yeah,
levels.
right.
And his face is the same, but his hands go from withered
no.
down
You're
to
close.
withered upward.
No, there's
and
a
then it
time
goes
lapse,
back.
dude.
It's
There's a
hilarious.
ti-
Yeah,
there's
it
a
cuts
time
away.
lapse, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if
I
he's
just-
flying the whole time,
I
He
just
went through
imagine-
50 floors.
I just imagine they did
See?
that for
I
like
was
a
saying
whole
30.
day. Him go up, destroy stuff. All right, go back down, wait for them to build the levels again. Go right back up.
Out of control.
Okay. he's all ready. Action! Come on, face, bro.
Yeah,
Have us some more edibles.
That's from like 3 different angles. That
Yeah.
shot. So you just realize they had to.
No one's listening to us.
So Chuck, aside
Hey,
from
what's up, man?
edibles, what's your favorite part of this movie?
You know what? Honestly, I've always been a fan of Hulk
smoked
Hogan and
tobacco,
Hulk
too.
Hogan movies. I thought this was it was actually a lot shittier watching it now as an adult and high.
I think it was
But
vodka.
Thunder in Paradise was the shit. Dude.
It was.
I love Thunder in Paradise.
sure. it was.
He just basically did the equivalent of, but Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms,
yeah.
But
Which
I
is
mean, all in all,
clearly a lot.
it
saw
is
it.
a
It was
bad
great.
movie, and it does belong on this podcast. It's
Yep.
not a good movie in any
No.
In any fashion.
I wouldn't say this is like a terrible movie. Like, I mean, like there have been movies.
It's
way
watchable.
Worse.
It's
Yeah.
watchable.
Did the beer help?
It's watchable.
Did the
Yeah,
beer
does
help?
beer help?
Beer
And,
and
yeah,
bad?
oh, you definitely need beer. You need to be on some substance,
and you need to
can
accept it's a
watch
bad
the whole
movie
thing.
when you're watching.
and accept it as a B-rated film.
Did
Because
you remember it as a kid?
Hulk Hogan, yeah, I did remember a few parts. I didn't remember a lot.
But liking it?
Yeah, I really liked it. As
Yeah,
a
all
kid.
of us, I think, liked it as
Yeah.
a kid, right?
As a kid, I
I
did.
think that like Hulk Hogan in this movie is a cartoon. This is like a live action cartoon.
I thought of Last Action Hero.
Well, they made him come from space like they do Superman.
It's very similar to a big buff role like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Trying to find like the Iron Man toy, and it's just we fell in love with movies like that because we were always idolizing big, strong, big
Freaks.
hung, basically
He
just
said hung.
hung men. And at the time we really were
Hungus
as kids.
Yeah, when I was 6 years old, I was totally about those Hungus dudes.
That's the thing. I mean, we just idolize bigger than life superheroes, and this was our superhero.
Man who took care of
So
himself.
you were all about his Python.
Yeah.
Very good. 24-inch.
I have a question for you then, Chuck.
Yeah.
If you could think of another movie that's similar to this movie, what movie is this? Like, what movie reminds you?
It would be an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
It could be any movie. What movie reminds you of when you think of Suburban Commando? Like, hey, this is like Suburban Commando. What movie is that?
I can't think of that right now.
Chili's coming up.
Yeah.
But I would think you would have a movie starring
that Wendy's.
The Rock and Adam Sandler.
Yep.
The Rocket
Is there a Rock Man?
The Rocket Man Sandler?
Yep.
That'd be a great
Wait
movie.
for it. Netflix. You guys pick it up.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Netflix.
If The Rock
Don't talk to. Oh man, Netflix listens to
Netflix
us,
is
man.
Adam
was
Sandler.
a straight man, and Adam Sandler was a straight man. They fucked
Oh man,
Kevin.
Kevin Hart, you mean?
They fucked Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
I remember
He's
mixing
gay.
up
Black
Kevin
people.
Hart. Kevin James.
Yeah.
Kevin James.
He's all over.
Kevin James. That's what I mean. Kevin
Yeah.
James.
Yeah, Kevin
And it was
James.
like a Chuck and Larry, but it was like a three-way
Yep.
Oh my
with The Rock.
God.
With The Rock.
Wait, so
I
go
get-
start over? Who were the three people? The Rock?
The Rock,
Kevin James
Kevin
and who?
James, and
Chris
Hey.
Rock or Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll watch
Fuck.
that. I'll watch
I'd
that.
watch that shit.
It'll be like a Chuck and Berry 2, but with 3.
Yeah.
It'll be Chuck Berry and Junior.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry 2, Electric Boogaloo.
No,
That would be
Chuck,
good.
Larry, and Junior, and it's like The Rock. And he's just... That's crazy.
I would think more like how you guys said, like Last Action Hero. This movie
Yeah,
has
that's what I was saying,
a very
Last Action Hero.
Hero feel to it.
See, it's not even Chuck anymore.
He's not.
That's part of the Beer and Bad Movies, people. I'm over here trying to help
I can't wait
Uday.
till Michelle, like, you go into the room with Michelle, and she's just like,
Nobody watches it. It's audible. You fucking
Look. All we're saying is,
what's this wee shit?
Just awareness security.
do I have a mouse in my pocket?
I can hear you.
What's this weird shit? Do you have a mouse in your pocket? Yes, I
You can't hear me unless you turn off your speakers right now.
do. Turn your speaker off, motherfucker. From your speakers, butt cheeks.
Fucking Charlie's on the bestest one right now. I wish I was where Charlie was.
Oh, that's sexy.
So, Sassy,
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep going, dude. Just go.
I would, but it's kind of really hard.
Mind blown.
It's really hard when in the background of trying to start a sentence, you hear, oh, no, it's not just him. It's not just him, it's both of them.
The dick, dude.
What are you doing? Rich. You're posting something.
You guys are assholes. See what happens when fucking Beer and Bad Movies becomes Booze and Bad Movies? Fucking name, man. Chuck Bux provided the entertainment. Take a picture of that, dude. That's the best.
My fucking face is gonna be stuck like this.
This is what happens when you let shit go legal, people. They're grown adults. They're grown adults. We earned this. This is the weekend.
Don't let my family see me like this.
It's Friday night. This is Friday night.
It's Friday night, America. What are you doing with your life?
Oh my god.
Oh,
We're living it to the fullest. Boozing the dudes. Oh wait, sorry. Beer and Bad Movies. Beer and Bad Movies.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh
shit.
Charlie, we're live.
We're trying to do.
Charlie.
Oh yeah, what's up, dude? What's up, dudes?
So we're trying to do beer and bad movies open. Here we go. We're gonna take it from the top.
Hey man, what's up? It's Big Bucks. We're watching Suburban Commando.
Hey everybody, SG. He's like, that's for the podcasting or pod beating stupid people only.
You put your fucking bear.
Dear God.
Oh, you gotta put back on the headphones, dude. Otherwise,
All right, I'm okay, guys. I'm out of control.
we're going into bonus. This is a bonus podcast, you guys. Thank you guys for listening and still listening.
What is this? What is this SG podcast versus Beer and Bad Movies versus Booze and Dudes?
No, this is Booze and Dudes presents Beer and Bad Movies.
That's fucking great.
What happened?
Joe
Yeah,
here's
recording us. Did it look good? It looks good.
He posts. This is a podcast on drugs. Any questions? It's all of us being fucked up.
Hold on. It's posting.
Oh, it's funny. Oh God.
Oh my God, dude! You know what'd be good fucking right now? Fucking donuts.
Oh, they're gonna say pussy. Wait,
Donuts
Donuts and pussy.
and pussy.
Yo, what's that thing we used to have? A lot of it when we were in high school.
Day. Pussy.
Got it.
Donuts and pussy.
If I'm not back in 30 minutes.
That's the name of this episode, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the name of my new podcast.
What?
Donuts and pussy. 12 million listeners just this morning.
It's the name of my next child.
So stupid. My cat, donuts and pussy. No. You having twins?
Yes,
No.
yes.
So what?
Yeah, he is. One's
Me,
a
my
boy.
kids, donut and pussy.
One's a boy, one's a girl.
Here you go, Chuck. This is a podcast. This is a podcast on drugs. Any questions? Look at you. Isn't it Richie? Richie looks like he's like,
Yeah.
I told you this is gonna be the greatest episode of Beer and Bad Movies ever.
Oh, it's pretty funny. There's going to be a lot of hate in here.
Fuck.
So continuing. Final thoughts. What would you have? Okay, if you could change one actor, or if you could be any actor in this movie, which one would you replace?
I replace the son, Christopher Lloyd's son.
That's what I was saying, the kid.
Because at the time when I saw this, I was like 9 years old.
Oh, so you would have been him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about now. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Back then and now.
Now who I would be?
All of us would be the kid, huh?
The fat alcoholic guy that was going to sue him.
That's
The
what I
next
was
door
saying.
neighbor?
That was my second pick.
Oh, all of us could have been them.
I was going to take the
We
easy
could've
pick.
just easily
I was
been
like,
all of them.
This is the 90s. We're going to sue you.
Sue your ass.
Sue you. Mental health.
What about you guys?
If I could be anybody, I'd take Christopher Lloyd's cuck character and make
Yeah?
him more badass.
I would be Hulk Hogan.
He wasn't cuckold though.
I could totally see Charlie being Hulk Hogan.
Cuckold is a guy that likes to be restrained while he watches his wife get fucked.
Do the lizard one. Recently added right there. Top.
I don't know if he likes it, but that's
up,
definitely what he is.
Nah, dude, he had the guts to spy on him and actually go into his shit.
Recently added right there. See it. Yeah.
Original cuck.
Anyways,
I think I would have been the other because especially being little, growing up, I would have probably wanted to be the other guy, not the Undertaker.
Yeah,
but the one next to him.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't tip.
Yeah. I think the other guy was in the Mask as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who was in the Mask?
I think he was one of the goons in the Mask.
He was the dog.
Like during that
he was
fight.
a goon.
Yeah.
When they went to the alleyway, there was two guys. There was the guy with the ponytail. He was all bald.
He made a balloon animal for.
I don't know if that was it, but I know he had two different guys. I recognize the character actors. One was a guy who always who was bald, ponytail, and there was
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, that's not him.
No.
You're good. No, look at him. He's over there, sad now.
Okay, wait. I'm continuing. As an adult, I would probably want to be Christopher Lloyd's. At my age right now, I'd want to be his boss, just to have fun being a dick. That dude was awesome. Like he was such an asshole.
Commando makes me a sad panda.
What the fuck? You should put on Hell Vegan.
Hey Chuck, Let's just turn this into drug episode part 2. You want to list the drugs that you're on?
Hell vegan. That's a badass
No,
Viking
dude.
song.
What drugs are you on?
Nicotine.
You guys
I'm
don't,
only.
you guys don't watch
Vodka.
Vikings?
I think the vodka and vodka.
nicotine.
No, dude, he
I've
got
only had a few
stoked
beers.
on a Swisher straight.
No, I know you can.
No, he did.
I
got-
know. I understand. I know.
No, I'm saying I'm trying to figure it out, but I think it's mostly the vodka.
What are you, Dr. Phil? Shut the fuck up.
Why not, dude? I'm worried about you, bro.
Stop.
I'm worried about
From
you.
Uday of Beer and Bad Movies and Boozing the Dudes. Any last words, y'all? That was a nice one.
Thank you.
Yeah, that sounded like a bubbling shit.
That sounded like you threw up.
Was that my ass?
Fuck. That was impressive either way.
I recommend people check out Suburban Commando because it's adorable. It's a slice of 90s shit. You guys should really check it out.
It took 4 beers, 5 beers, 6 beers.
4 beers.
Here's a question for Uday.
Yeah.
What title was Hogan working on when he was filming this movie?
Do you mean wrestling title?
How many champions was he? 1 time, 2
Ooh,
time,
that is a good question.
3 time was
By
Hogan?
1991?
Yeah. How many times did he won the WWE Heavyweight Championship?
I'm gonna say 2 times.
I'm gonna say 3. I thought it was.
I want to
3.
say more.
I'm going to say I don't know.
I know, we're guessing.
Yeah.
No, there's ways to find out.
I know, but I'm saying,
yeah.
he's over here saying, I don't know.
I'm just saying because this
Yeah,
is
but
Hollywood.
Chuck's
and
the last one.
wrestling
Chuck's the
trivia
last one.
together.
Chuck, guess a number. How many times was he?
2.
So you're,
Yeah.
that's
Joe
same
says
with
2.
Joe.
I think 3.
I said 4 then just to be different, but Chuck wants to be number 1. You know, Price is Right.
Yeah. Fuck you.
1.5. Fuck you.
No, I'm gonna say 2.
And the correct
So
answer
2.
is
Yeah, 2.
I'm taking time to load. I'm on his Wikipedia right now.
oh look
shows
at
Ric Flair.
even the TV knows that we're drinking Bud Light. It's promoting Coors Light.
Yep.
Explorers Wanted. That's why me and Richard drink Coors Light because we're explorers.
Because we go throughout the world, Coors nearby, no
National
matter where
Geographic,
we go.
bro. We
Do
got
me a
some-
favor. Look up the release date of Suburban Commando. It's 1991. I know that.
So it had to be 89 when they were working on it.
I just want the release date. Okay, championship.
Well, the way Hollywood works is that pilot script had to have been floating around for at least 3 or 4 years.
All right, hold on.
Someone's got to get this podcast going.
He's a 6-time champion.
And by golly, it's going to be these fish.
And it's going to be this fish tank I have on the right of you.
It was released in October 4th, 1991.
It's going to be these clownfish.
I don't know about you, though, but seriously, it's fucking relaxing me right now.
It is.
Watching this digital fish tank.
Hey, man.
It's saving me a ton of money.
We should just take those extra edibles because, Uday doesn't like them.
He was the first wrestler to win consecutive Royal Rumbles in 1991.
Yeah,
Okay.
1991, yep.
I'm gonna pass out when I go home.
Yeah.
So for me, it doesn't matter.
Hogan's first.
It takes about 40 minutes kicking.
Bro.
He had already did Rocky 3 in 82.
Yeah.
So this wasn't even his first movie, bro.
No.
No, I'm not saying it.
No, I'm just saying that's crazy because
Give
it
me
looks
that-
like
give
it
me
looks
that
like this
thing.
is his first real movie.
Right
That's
next
so
to your
bad.
wallet.
So bad.
Okay.
That's me writing.
That's your rotten, but
That's me writing journal. Me journal.
Let's know I spit a crumpet.
That's how you say it in the UK. Your journal.
So hold on. Oh.
I was right. I told you I was right.
Oh, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
1, I'm wrong. 2,
here you go.
3.
I said 4.
He was a 3-time champion before this movie came out.
Said it.
Rich
I
gets
called
to
it.
start it. No, give it to Rich. I
told you.
Come on, we get it last.
And he was a 4-time champion.
I'm going to try
by
to
the
give it
time
to
this
him
was
last
over.
25 minutes.
Yeah. 25 minutes now. He's at 25.
Yeah.
Man, I'm good.
You
Never doubt my skills.
I'm
You want
amazing.
to feed the fish?
Yeah, I do. Can I feed them?
Can you go feed them right now?
Get that
I'm
black one.
gonna feed them.
Get the one with the fucked up eyes, the black one right there.
Here you go, fishy.
Okay.
Here you go.
This one looks fucking tired at the bottom.
Yeah, which one looks the hungriest?
Right. Right here.
Yeah,
The
there.
orange one. In the middle.
That one looks sickly. There you go, you little cunt. Eat it.
You know
This
we're
little
done,
cut.
right?
Yeah, I would just wrap it up.
Oh,
You wanna
okay.
say something?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. It's
Listen
their
to
show.
Beer and Bad Movies. You can find me on
Listen to
Beer and Bad
Boozing the
Movies on
Dudes.
Instagram and boozingdudes.com.
All right.
And SG, would you like to promote your shit?
I do SGR. It's on Podbean.
It's on Podbean with us. SGR.
Yeah, if you follow one of these guys, they both follow me. So
Thank you so much, Beer and Bad Movies. I am very appreciative.
Isn't it? But honestly,
Hashtag Wendy's drunk.
Look, you guys.
Jack
On a
and
different
Kelly.
level, doesn't it help you feel like you relieve some kind of attention, looking back on your childhood and saying, you know what? Maybe it was filled with trash, and maybe my parents had to endure trash.
But it was cool.
My happiness.
Dude, that was like $2, $3 in the movies.
Yeah,
to
you're
go
right,
see
it
back
was,
then.
yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I didn't go to the movies when I was younger because it was poor.
Yeah, me too.
See, we lucked out. No, we all saw this in theaters.
I theater hopped a lot. So.
Oh yeah, dude, it was the best.
LA was easy with that shit.
But the
And if I had
shit?
$14 and I $8 and I had to spend it on a movie, it would have been Suburban Commando.
I don't think you
You're
remember
damn
how
right.
much money cost or was. Like movies weren't that much when we were kids.
They were like $5.
Yeah, like $4 or $5.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
guys, for having me on your podcast.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
I knew it'd be epic.
But never again, just so you know. Never again.
Never again?
Nope.
Yeah, good thing you were sitting next to a microphone, dude.
Nope.
You were,
Nope.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
The only way you're ever going to be on our podcast again is if you slay our bodies
Yeah.
and take over our podcast.
Or you are sober for 10 days straight.
Or if I buy your website.
Don't listen to that. If you buy our website, you can say whatever you want, whenever you want.
Duh.
I'm a sellout.
You're called the owner.
I know. Yeah.
I don't care what you hawk.
And he knows
Well,
so
maybe,
ball shot right now.
What about me? Am I all right?
Then maybe you should take it like.
Yeah.
Why is the problem? Why is this a problem when I tell you guys you're the host of your show? So I'm trying to close for you, and it seems like I'm running it.
No.
Yeah, because you're being like you are, but it's in a bad
You're
way.
pretty high right now. That's why.
Okay, all right, I'll shut up.
You're California right now.
Go ahead. Thank you
You're
guys.
full-blown West Coast.
Thank you guys so much.
I said you're welcome. Yeah, seriously.
Oh, that's how you end your podcast? Is just
I always say, hey, guys, see you later. And Joe goes, late, and that's it. And then you never hear from us again until the next podcast. It's almost like we're shutting the lights off on you for a month.
Probably why you're not getting good ratings.
I think that's why. It's because it's like we're bad dads.
Yeah.
We're like,
You're really
we're like,
bad
have a
fathers
good
right
night's
now.
sleep. All you other nerdy fucking movie junkies. And they're like, yeah. And we're like, for a month. And that's
Exactly.
it. Yeah, it's pretty
like I
scary.
feel right now that you
Yeah.
guys are a bunch of deadbeat dads.
That's what I feel like. You're right. I do feel like that.
Listen,
Whoa.
Whoa.
the best part of this whole podcast was the chili and the chicken sandwiches.
Dude, those were pretty bomb. No, apple pies were
I
the best.
supplied
Apple pies were the
chili.
best.
Apple pies with the cherry on top. at the
Apple
end.
pies
I
were the
supplied
best
the apple pies.
of everything.
Dude, they
Like,
were good apple
I
pies.
gotta be honest. In the
They
last,
were really good.
In the last 15
I
years,
told you, though.
The last 15 years of my life,
Yeah.
those apple pies were the best thing.
15 years. Those were some fucking good apple pies.
Those some good apple pies.
Was it not like the time we went to
Someone-
Roscoe's
someone
and
put-
got
yeah.
that fucking punch
There was love in that pie.
and that gravy
Yeah.
and that chicken? I told you.
Hey, booze and the dudes.
Shout out to Roscoe's. That shit's amazing. Go to Pasadena. That's amazing.
No, seriously, beer and bad movies, you guys. Booze and the dudes. SGR. Some guy rants.
I might steal this whole episode from you guys and
What do you
Hey,
mean?
I'll do SG versus bad movies versus.
Look,
That
I've
was
always
the
said
suggestion. The
if I was
suggestion was
going to
episode.
leave, the podcast, I would have to come up with something called like
You gonna light it?
Okay, admit
gonna
right
light it?
now, this is the best episode
boobs
of
Like,
beer and bad movies you've ever had.
boobs and the dudes.
Nah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I say Mannequin was.
Maybe.
Mannequin's your best episode, and then
What's that, Jesse? Oh, I can't hear you, man. I don't think that was a good,
You piece
I don't
of shit.
think that was a good one at all. Agree? Yeah, okay. Agree.
wow.
We censor people on this fucking podcast.
Yep.
Listen to SG's podcast.
Yeah.
Because I pulled that shit.
SGR. I just posted up another
Exclusively
episode.
on. Did you get a premium account yet?
Nah, dude, I'm gonna post it up on Saturday.
Gotta
Maybe
get
on
a
Saturday.
premium account, man.
Well, I gotta record first. I don't want to just pay for it for
No, I
nothing.
get it. I get it.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, you're cheap. I get it.
Oh yeah,
I get
dude.
it. All right, thanks. All
You
right,
met
beer
me.
and bad movies. .org.